Hey everyone, what's happening? Lex back today for another Brawl Stars video, and today we have got the finale, the conclusion of my road to 10,000 trophies, because as you can guess, I made it. I made it to 10,000 trophies after way too much grinding. I mean, since the update, I think I've grinded 1,600 trophies, and let me tell you what, man, I don't know how those guys make it to like 15,000 trophies and such, because the grind is so massive that I couldn't no life it. I couldn't do it. It's just, I think I would hate the game if I played that much. But I actually really enjoyed, though, my grind to 10,000 trophies. It was a lot of fun. And I'm not going to stop here. I still got some brawlers that I got to get to 500. So we're not done grinding yet. But as far as 10,000 trophies, we made it. Now, before I get into all the matches and whatnot, let me just mention a couple things. First off, check out this new artwork. Doesn't this look sweet? I mean, I love it. Okay, so Matt, the guy who did my last artwork, he redesigned it. He kept the same theme, but he added nice splashes of purple color, which I really love. He changed up some of the geometric design some, and it looks great. New Twitter profile, or new header, new profile picture, new YouTube banner, and all that good stuff. New Discord profile picture, which, by the way, if you haven't joined my Discord, like it says down there at the bottom, join my Discord. Anyway, so big props to Matt for making all this artwork for me. It looks beautiful, and I really, truly love it. Also, the new outro screen, be sure to stay to the very end for that. Secondly is we are streaming again today. This is Saturday, what is it, the 9th. June the 9th at 3 p.m. Central Time, which is 4 p.m. Eastern or 1 p.m. Pacific. Kairos and I will be streaming live the next installment of the Duo Showdown tournament, the qualifier. This one's kind of an open qualifier, not open, it's invitational. We invited 5 different teams from 5 different bands, and we've just had them compete. Some of the bands that aren't going to get their entire their own qualifier by themselves, but they still has a lot of really good players. I mean, I know we're going to be missing out on some people. There's only so much we can, accomplish, but we wanted to invite them as well. So the point is that be sure to check, because we may be streaming right now while you're watching this. And if we're not, if you're watching this at the very beginning, first off, props to you, Notification Squad. Second off, be sure to set your calendars, set a reminder that you're going to be watching us, me and Cairo, stream live another Duo Showdown qualifier. So check this out now. With that out of the way, played some heists. Mike was my first one I got up to 500 since my last video. He was pretty easy to get up to 500. He was only like at 440 or so, and I got him up there with not much problem whatsoever. One of the funny things actually though is me and the first match that you saw there with me and Shadow Jitsu and Portal, we were actually playing really well, and I got my mic up to like 489, and then maintenance hit. And I'm like, man, and we had to go to bed. If it wouldn't have fit, I would have hit 500 with them. But anyways, they ended up finishing off my mic to 500 here in Heist. This actually isn't the game that got me to 500. I think this got me to 495 or something like that, or one game off. It just happened to be, these were guys from my band from SOAW Esports, Alexis, Why Always Me. They're both really good players as well, but it was kind of funny to queue up and see them because I was in somebody else's game room, and if you don't know, the matchmaking actually works off of whoever's the leader of the game room. That's what band that you can't match up, and so I was in somebody else's game room, so we actually just happened to meet somebody from SOAW in one of my games, which was pretty cool, so I thought I'd give them some shots. I thought we were going to lose right here because they were coming down hard. There was a Daryl, Alexis is there pounding on the safe, and I'm like freaking out. I can't hit my shots because I thought, oh man, we're gonna die. This is it. We're gonna lose. But we were able to regain control again. But they did half the damage to the safe right there. And then I timed my super perfectly. Oh wait, he missed his super. So my super just destroyed the wall. I thought it was gonna hit him, and no, didn't work out that way. But we charged in right here, and then they did a lot of damage. But then they got taken out, but just enough for me to follow it from the backside there and get the safe all the way down, win that match right there. So after I got Mike to 500, which was I think the next match after that, I decided, okay, I got to get my Penny up to 500. She's only at 400, and so Eric invited me to a game room. So me, Mateus, and Eric, we were playing some S&G Hard Rock Mine, which is still my favorite map of every map. Gym Grab's my favorite game mode. Sorry, Smash and Grab, whatever. But the Hard Rock Mine specifically probably my favorite map. It's classic, right? So Penny works pretty well as a gym carrier for most Smash and Grab, and she works well on this map as well because she can place her turret, her cannon way down in the back right in the grass where it has a lot of cover. So I grabbed some gyms right there, but I took enough damage when I was grabbing them that I had to back up. The only difference between these two teams here is that I'm playing Penny and their gym carrier is Bo. Both strong options. It really kind of depends on who can hit their shots, as I missed 2 shots right there. But I was able to do pretty well with Penny, and I think from 400 to 500, we only lost like 2 or 3 games from 400 to 500, so we did really well. Of course, Eric and Mateus are both fabulous players, so it's not surprised that we did well, as I completely eat that barley super. It's like, hey, you're super, nom, 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 nom. I'll take it all, thank you very much. I thought I was juking one way, and then I thought, nope, I better go back the other way, and then it was too late by that point. I ate it all. So anyway, so Barley's over here, and I gotta get in a weird spot because Rico was behind me in the grass, and I couldn't move down. I was gonna get blasted like that, but if I moved up, then there was Spike. I probably should have just tried to make a run for it back to my spawn, but one of those things where, you know, in hindsight, you're looking back at the game like, oh, this is what I should have probably done. But in the moment, you're like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And here I was just trying to be a distraction because we already had all the gems, and I was just trying to push him back a little bit, put enough pressure. Nice super right here, almost gets him, but end up winning that, and that takes my Penny all the way up to 500. Felt nice to get one of the new brawlers up to 500. My Frank, however, I still haven't touched him. He's 345. He's one of those ones where it's like, okay, so Brock was really close to 500 already. He was like at 473, 478, somewhere right around there. I've always liked Brock. I've always played him pretty decently. So, you know, I went ahead and decided, okay, well, let's just finish off Brock real quick because this is like the perfect map to push Brock, right? And actually, Brock, Bo, and Piper, we saw a lot of that combo. Brock, Bo, Piper was a very common theme. I dropped my super right there, not really expecting to hit them, but more so removing that wall that Mortis was just trying to hide behind. And this gives them to where we've now got cover on our side, but they don't have really any. So as I missed a couple shots, when I say a couple, I mean all of my shots, right there, I come back in there. I think I hit Piper right there. It was weird because we didn't see as much ricochet as I thought we would. Bo was probably a more common choice for the center because he's got more health and he can kind of like help control the center while everybody else deals damage. So Bo was a pretty good choice, and then also his vision definitely helps for seeing people that are hit in the grass right there. Piper took me out, but I got my revenge right there, and then I dropped my super. I didn't get it all, but I got pretty close. I got some damage on Mortis there as well as Crow, and then they were able to finish him off. And whenever they jump, it's just bad news because Prodigy is like dead-eye with Piper, and whenever I see one of the Pipers jump, if she doesn't jump behind cover, it's like, oh yeah, you're dead because Prodigy's just going to wail on you. But Prodigy and Endo here, they're both great players, obviously. And after we got my Brock up to 500, which is, like I said, this game that you're watching right here, I shifted over and I started playing Bo because my Bo was only like at 400 trophies or so, or 409, I think is what it was. So I still had a ways to go. I'm like, okay, well, if Bo's working good on this map, I can definitely play Bo. And we played Bo for quite some time right here on Star Gulch. Not the entire way. I think, yeah, you'll see it later. We finished up Bo when I was actually playing on Bone Box. So that works too. Bo on Bone Box. But right there, he shot on Mortis. Guess where he was going right here. And so I've got 6 stars right now. We want to get to 7. It's always good to get to that 7. So look at it right here. Crow's coming back a little bit. I should have probably... Yeah, I waited up for my health a little bit. Here comes Crow. I'm gonna miss this first one right here, but I'm not gonna miss the second one. Got him come back. And 7 stars. That was pretty cool. I'm glad I got 7 stars. So I'm like, okay, let's switch over to my Bo. And we grinded my Bo and got him all the way up to 499 on my Bo. And I'm like, okay, 499 my Bo. Here we go. Let's get this game. I'm recording. And your cat wants you and he has to go to sleep. They left me, and it just feels bad, man, when they just leave. No, of course, they were just joking. Came back in. We 499 Bo, of course, right here. And like I said, I finished him off on Bone Box. Eric had been playing Spike. I think we've been playing Spike Rico. It's like Spike and Rico, man. Spike and Rico is the meta. It's like... on gym grab, it's like whatever, you know, gym carry you want, just throw Spike and Rico in there, and then you're pretty much good to go. It's like salt and pepper. You just throw them both in there. It's going to work with pretty much anything. So Their Penny here, she made some kind of questionable decisions. Like this super right here, I don't know why you would really put that inside. And if you're going to put it inside, she probably should have pushed a little bit earlier, but she didn't. I think she was relatively new if I remember her trophies, but I don't know. She must have just gotten her, or he must have just gotten Penny and was trying to work on it. But anyway, so yeah, Bo on Bone Box. It's not, again, I don't think he's the best. The best gym carrier probably here is Pam or Jessie. I'd say Pam number 1, Jessie number 2. Poco's pretty good as well. We saw a lot of Poco, although I think Poco is a worse option than Pam or Jessie. We did face one team that was just randoms, but it was 2 maxed out Jessies. And let me tell you, whenever you get 2 maxed out Jessies in the middle with both of their turrets up and you have no throw or any way to really approach into the middle, yeah, good luck. You're not going to win, which we didn't. Anyway, was able to finish it off right here. Pick up the countdown. I've got 9. Don't really need the 10th one here, but I'm just kind of waiting. Here comes their Primo. We didn't see a ton of Primo. I was kind of waiting. I didn't want to put mine too much over. So I was going to go up and I'm like, wait a second. No. My team needs me, so I better come back down here. I thought they were going to handle him, but they ended up not. And so I had to come down here, finish off Primo. They killed him mainly. It's not like I was the hero or anything. I probably should have been there helping more than I was. But I was just trying to be safe, man. It's 500 trophies. It's always that last game right before you get to your goal that, it all goes awry. So it didn't happen this time. We were able to get 500 trophies here on my bow. Always feels nice to max out a brawler. Get him to that rank 20. Feels good, man. Feels good. But Eric and Kennedy here, played with him a lot last night. Eric and Kennedy played with a lot. And then I switched over to Shelly after I got my bow to 500. Played her on Bone Box for a while. And then we're doing really well. And then, like, Bone Box ended. And I'm like, well, Bone Box is gone. Shelly's probably not the best at Mushroom Cave. Is this Mushroom Cave? I think it is. I don't really know. I'm like, but, we might as well just give her a shot. Why not? Because let's YOLO, right? And so was able to, I pushed her up to 470, or no, I actually got up to 490 on this map. And then 490 was where I got, 500 or 10,000 trophies. And then after that, I'm like, well, I might as well just max her out. And lost one game. I'm like, crap. Well, that was fun being 10,000 trophies for 2 minutes. And then we lost another one. Then another one. And then 2 more. And next thing I know, I'm like 25 trophies down. I'm like, all right, what the heck? No more Shelly. Screw trying to play Shelly on this map. I just want my 10,000 trophies back. And so I whipped out Pam. And we actually lost the first game I played with Pam. We played a really good team. And it was a really close game. But I ended up losing, and then we chained off 6 more straight wins and got my 10,000 trophies back in there. So as you will see, finally, my road to 10,000 trophies comes to a conclusion here. 10,000 on the dot right there. Later on, you'll see right here, it's going to show you that I got 10,004 because that thing we just did. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the road to 10,000 trophies. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And as always, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Lex out. All right, so hey, how'd you like the video? What? You didn't? But that was... Oh, you're a cat person. That makes more sense now. That's all right. Hey, there's probably some funny cat videos on YouTube you could find, but for here, if you want to check out some more Brawl Stars videos, those are right over there. Go check those out, or subscribe if you want or not. It's it's whatever. It's whatever.